Today we're going to create a funnel, and I'm going to go back to explorations here, and we're going to create a funnel for Calendly events. So I'm just going to call it Calendly. Actually allows you to integrate each step of the process of scheduling an appointment into GA4. So what we're going to do is we are going to find those steps. So the first step is invitee scheduling page, right? That's the page where people land on, and you can see here shows up, right? I'm going to add another step, which is, let me name this also, scheduling page. And the next step would be the type of event. And here, this is going to be called invitee event type page, right? So there's these two. And then we're going to add a third step, which is select date, which is invitee select day. As you can see, it's, it whittles things down. That's the whole idea of a funnel. You want to see how people are coming in and at what step do they book, right? So let's go down to the last step, which is invitee select time. Okay, so this is, well, the last but one step really. So the condition here would be invitee select time, right? And this should be further whittling things down. My last step is meeting scheduled, which is the conversion event for me, right? So here we go, invitee meeting scheduled. And in all of these, I have not specifically stated that a page has to follow another one, okay? So they may look at other things and come back, but it's rare that people will go step outside a Calendly funnel. I have also not specified that it should be within a specific few minutes, right? But you can name 5, 50, 500, whatever you want really. But this is the funnel steps. So I'm going to apply them. And as you can see, my abandonment rate on the first page, literally after the first page, is very, very high. After that, there is no abandonment. So when somebody chooses an event and goes beyond that, well, they are not leaving. So I probably should, if I want to improve my scheduling page, probably think of designing a better interface, because if 75% of the people balk, then, well, either I don't have a good scheduling page, or I need to, or maybe it's just a matter of chance, right? I mean, 23% completion is still pretty good, right? Or if you look at it from further down, 17% completion, that's 3 out of 17, is still pretty good considering, right? But these are people who are already engaged, so they will come no matter what. But now if I really wanted to, I could break this down, and in that case I can bring in other dimensions. So for example, I could bring in, source. So I could use session source medium, right? Because and it doesn't let me do that here, but okay, let me just do session source perhaps. So I can actually, by the source of session, I can break this down. So as you can see, all of these still stay, the steps stay the same, but tells you the source of that session. So let's go and see Reddit and LinkedIn. Pretty cool. And, meeting that gets scheduled is either direct or not set, which I guess means that, people from Reddit actually make it, but they don't necessarily fill out a form. Now, I could make this an open funnel. Okay? What happens? Now, this becomes really interesting because you see, let's for a moment get away from the breakdown. But as you can see here, suddenly people are coming in at the type of event page. And I'll tell you why that is actually happening, is that I am specifically sending some people to a particular event page. Okay? So that's why you see 20 new entries there. And the good part about these steps here is, as you can see, it specifically tells me these are the continuing funnel entries and these are the new ones, right? So all told, I literally had 17 plus 20, 37 entries, right? 20 plus, actually, yeah, 17 plus 20, yeah, 37. So 37 entries. Um, and now you can see that it sort of changes things very significantly. You have a funnel completion of 41%, right? Which is pretty good. So this is a way I think you can use your Calendly invitation sets to see how people are behaving based on different source and medium if you need to, or you could even pull in campaign. So if you're running campaigns someplace and you're directing people to fill out a lead submission form or a Calendly calendar, a form. I know a lot of my clients are using Calendly to ask people to book demos. So that's really, this is really powerful. This is a nice way of looking at how many people are coming in. And if you're using this to fill out a lead form or, a product demo, then you can know where did people specifically come from, right? So yeah, so that's about funnel exploration for Calendly events. Thank you for listening.